It is only for research and rehabilitation. The only trained animal they have there is a sea otter by the name of Mishka, who in 2015 contracted the only case of sea otter asthma. And they trained her to use a modified cat inhaler to swim up to that, poop her. And this act is called rafting, and that is so that they do not lose their significant otter. People here have been to Pike Place Market. That's a lot of hands. How many people have been to all 5 levels of Pike Place Market? Fewer hands. There is indeed 5 levels, not just the street level of Pike Place Market. If you go down, you can venture down into the labyrinthian halls and get lost in the myriad of shops and vendors. There are over 200 artists and 80 some odd farmers there selling their wares. It's not just a tourist destination. Happening during the Yukon Gold Rush, the miners needed a year's worth of supplies, and the wholesalers were none too happy to gouge them for every penny they were worth. Well, 10 farmers got together and showed up at Pike Place and sold their wares to cut out the middlemen, and they sold out in minutes to come in to go off to Alaska. This is one of 2 ports that we have here in Seattle. And that's because the bay that we're floating on is extremely deep. It's perfect for the cruise ships and large container ships and bulk carriers come through here, and they'll dock here and they'll go off to Alaska. We are known as the gateway to Alaska, have been since 1907 during the Yukon Gold Rush, and still are during the cruise ship terminal. You'll see this big gray building over the water with its yellow mustard trim. The big red, closest and most unobstructed, but I did not say best in my humble opinion. We'll get that later on the tour. More on the Space Needle later. I want to talk about that big red spiky structure. That Olympic Sculpture Park is free to the public, so if you have time afterwards and you want to go check it out, well, you'll have plenty of time.